Have you ever wondered why millions of people around the world are suddenly arguing about the existence of God right on YouTube, and why Islam, in particular, has become one of the biggest flashpoints in these debates? Imagine a room full of thinkers, one side insisting God is the absolute reality, another claiming religion is obsolete. Now imagine that room streaming live to millions online, sparking heated reactions, confusion, support, and controversy all at once. That's exactly what happened in the viral December 2025 debate between Indian Islamic scholar Mufti Shamil Nadwi and famed poet Javed Akhtar on the question, does God exist? A video that exploded on YouTube with massive engagement, tens of thousands of comments, and people from all beliefs watching, arguing, and sharing clips. But let's get real. Why is this topic trending, and why does it matter to you as someone exploring man versus religion? The answer isn't just in the argument itself. It's in what the debate reveals about our times. We live in an age where people don't just want answers. They crave certainty, identity, belonging, and truth. And when religion enters the algorithmic battlefield of social platforms, everything gets magnified. This is why Islam specifically has been at the center of so many online arguments recently. Not because faith is weak, but because both supporters and critics recognize that questions about God are the biggest questions of all, and they know YouTube and social media are the arenas where hearts and minds are changed today. But here is the twist. Many people who watch these debates understand the real reasons behind the arguments, and that's why so many discussions become confusing, misleading, or even toxic, because they focus on shouting claims instead of seeking understanding. So in this video, I am going to break down not just what people are saying, but why they are saying it, and how you, as a thoughtful Muslim seeker or skeptic, can respond with clarity, wisdom, and strength, rooted in truth. First, why is a debate on God's existence suddenly viral? Because it touches the core of human identity. If there is a God, everything we think about life, morality, purpose, suffering, justice, religion, history, and the afterlife changes, and this makes the question too big to ignore. People who have drifted from faith are curious. People anchored in faith are defensive. People who never thought deeply about it are now watching clips, sharing them, and asking, is religion outdated, or is it the key to meaning? But here's the how. How do you approach such debates without falling into confusion, anger, or misinterpretation? You do it by grounding yourself not in emotion or social pressure, but in reason, evidence, and authentic sources. For a Muslim, the answer starts with the Quran, which doesn't just tell you God exists. It shows you why belief is logical, coherent, and life-transforming. And it doesn't dismiss doubts. Rather, it invites questions and answers them with intellect and compassion. How? Because Islam teaches that reflection on the universe, human consciousness, and the self all point to a creator who is necessary, not accidental. It invites you to observe cause and effect, order and design, morality and accountability, and then see that these realities are better explained by a God who is the source of all existence, than by a random universe without purpose. And that is not just faith, that is rational engagement with reality. But today there's another struggle, not just between belief and disbelief, but between authentic religion and distorted narratives. On one hand, you have misrepresentation channels and commentators popping up that twist religion into something it's not, feed Islamophobic tropes, or mock sincere believers simply because they can generate clicks and reactions. On the other hand, you have believers who argue, insult, or counterattack without clarity, knowledge, or compassion. And this creates a toxic cycle that pushes people away from truth and toward confusion. This is why it is vital not just to answer the critics, but to understand why they ask these questions and how to respond with dignity, logic, and evidence grounded in authentic sources. So, take this trending topic and turn it into an opportunity. Don't just watch the debate. Understand the arguments, the motivations behind them, and the frameworks people use. Ask yourself, what assumptions are each side making? Where are they right? Where are they wrong? What is the difference between questioning faith and rejecting it out of emotion or social influence? Because once you grasp that, you're no longer a passive viewer. You become someone who can lead the conversation with wisdom, calm, and insight. And here's the closing truth. Real faith isn't threatened by questions. It grows stronger when answered thoughtfully. Real religion doesn't collapse under honest inquiry, because it is built on evidence, inner peace, moral coherence, and the deepest truths of human experience. So the next time you see a viral debate about God, religion, Islam, atheism, or spirituality, ask not just what they are arguing, but why they believe what they believe, and how their arguments measure up to truth, reason, compassion, and the eternal wisdom that Islam offers. And you 1T. Just watch trends, you'll understand them, master them, and transform them into meaning. That's the power you have as a Muslim thinker, and that's why topics like, does God exist? Don't just trend, they matter.